Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today we're going to be making Ferrero Rocher cupcakes topped with Nutella buttercream. Oh my goodness, it is so good. If you like hazelnuts or Nutella, this is the recipe for you. Let's get started. For the cupcakes, we're going to be using 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of buttermilk, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. We're going to be putting these Ferrero Rochers in the center to give it a little bit of that hazelnut taste, but that's optional. You can leave those out if you wish. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 eggs, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of warm water, and it can be warm water that you just heat up like in your kettle or your microwave, or even like really hot tap water, and 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. In the stand mixer, I'm going to combine the dry ingredients. So I'm putting in my flour, my sugar, the cocoa powder, and the baking soda, baking powder, and salt. So I'm going to put this on medium speed and just mix it for about 20 seconds. Once the dry is all mixed together, I'm going to turn my mixer on to low, and then I'm going to slowly add each of these. So we're going with our eggs, and our oil, our vanilla, our warm water, and our buttermilk. And I'm just going to let this combine completely. Once your batter has come together and there's no more lumps in it, what you want to do is get your muffin tin and line it with cupcake wrappers of any kind that you want to. And then I'm just going to take a medium scoop, and you can use a spoon, and just put about a tablespoon worth of batter in the bottom, and then take your Ferrero Rocher, put it right in the center, take another scoop, I'm using about half of this one this time, and just make sure that the Ferrero Rocher is covered entirely. So you want to make sure that your oven is at 350 degrees. They're going to bake for about 20 minutes, and in the meantime, I'm going to show you how to make the Nutella buttercream. For the Nutella buttercream, we're going to use 3/4 cup of Nutella, 1 cup of butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 cups of confectioner sugar, icing sugar, powdered sugar, it's known by all those names. And then I'm going to be using between 4 to 6 tablespoons of whipping cream. You can use regular milk if you want to. The whipping cream just makes it mix up really thick and really tasty. And then for decorating the cupcakes, I'm going to be using these chopped up hazelnuts. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cream our butter until it's nice and fluffy, probably for about a minute on medium speed. Once the butter is nice and fluffy, we're going to add the icing sugar into the bowl. And I'm going to mix it until the two are mostly combined. Now that the butter and the icing sugar are mixed together, I'm going to add my Nutella. Get all that goodness in there. There we go. And I'm going to add the vanilla right now as well. And then I'm going to mix it on low, and then I'll come back when I start to add the cream. So now I'm going to add about half of my cream mixture, and if you find that you want a really thin buttercream, then you're going to want to add most of this cream, and if you want a thicker one in order to like pipe or do different sort of decorations, you're going to want to be cautious with the amount that you add. So a good rule of thumb is to add about a tablespoon at a time, so I'm going to do that now and get the mixer going. So it looks like it's going to come together perfectly for me. So if you find that you have put too much cream or milk in, you want to just add a little bit more of icing sugar at that point, or just continue to just keep mixing it up, and it should all come together and it'll work out just fine. So I'm going to whip this up and I'll be back when it's all finished. When the buttercream is all mixed together, it should look nice and fluffy and light like this, and it will taste absolutely delicious. So I'm going to get it put into a piping bag, going to get my cupcakes out of the oven, let them cool, and I'm going to show you how to decorate them next. To finish off the cupcakes, I'm going to take my Nutella buttercream, and I'm just going to do one circle around the outside here, and I'm going to take it and just place the side of the buttercream into the hazelnuts, and then take some more buttercream, fill in that little gap, and then just finish it off nicely like that. Now I just have some extra Nutella here in my piping bag, and I'm just going to do a little back and forth motion here, just adding a little bit more color to the top. And then I'm going to take one of the Ferrero Rochers and put it on the top to complete the cupcake. So I'm going to make a couple more and I'll be back to show you them finished and cut up. So there you go, everybody, how to make Ferrero Rocher cupcakes topped with Nutella buttercream. So we've got those ones cut open for you so you can see the Ferrero Rocher inside. It will be lovely to bite into, and that hazelnut flavor is in the cupcake and in the buttercream. Remember to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all of our newest videos. And remember, if you make one of our creations, can you please take a picture and send it to me? You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. See you next time.